Yeah. Did you ever see Big Top Peewee, Bill? Those will get stolen if I don't cover it. We'll have some fruit available soon. Possible hybrid, but we have some scarlet fruit that I'll list on the website soon. Dude, type in when you get a chance, dog. Type in into YouTube search bar. Type in um, Big Top Peewee hot dog tree, and then you'll see what goes through my mind every time I have a new tree that like I don't want to tell anyone about at the nursery. When I pull them aside, I pull that shit that I treat them like they're Mace Montana, and I'm Pee Wee Herman with my hot dog tree. You got to see it. It's great. I wouldn't tell you unless it was perfect. Pee Wee Herman. Big Top Pee Wee hot dog tree. Treat them like they're Mace Montana when you got a rare tree. Over here is one that is this was a red red Java Caba, but the fruit come out white. I put it in the shade, too much shade and too much water, and it died back. I recently put it in a new pot, and now it's done real well. It had a bunch of dieback, tied it up to this post here, and it's come back real nice. I hope it makes some seeds I can sell. But it was nice because the white Java Cava doesn't have no tart to it. This one had a little tart in the flavor. Now come on over here. This is why I started the video, was to show you guys something over here. I gotta be a little quiet because I don't want to wake anybody up, but over here I have a Cambuca tree, and it's got a lot of fruit set on it. I hadn't noticed it. Look at chair. One. I saw a bunch of them earlier way up in the tree. See how many, a lot of flowers. A lot of flowers. And there should be some more fruit. Try not to shine. They're all the way up, all around. The most fruit I've ever got on the Cambuca so far. A big one up there. That one's getting big. These are my favorite. A lot of people ask you, what's your favorite, this or that? What's your favorite? This one's pretty easy. Easy choice. Yeah, it's an easy choice to call that one your favorite because the fruit is so big and it tastes really good. This is a Luke's Garcinia. You get some variation in them. This is another little seedling here that's got some nice flowers on it coming. It's just a odd looking seedling. It looks like maybe some Phatrantha blood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that Cambuca you just saw and try to get as many seeds as I can. I might try to freeze dry the fruit, sell the fruit freeze dried, and then plant the seeds and graft the seeds. I'll try to graft all of them really soon after. Look at this tree, wants to dry out right here. It needs water. Let's see what else we got. A lot of stuff in here. This one is a Phitrantha branca right here. Phitrantha branca. It's got like the biggest leaf out of any of them, as far as just a regular jabuticaba. The fruit is real nice on this. As far as the size, it's real big. Makes a big green fruit. And the animals like to steal it. They get all of it. Now, I planted a bunch of seeds out here. Oh, I guess I'm off the internet now, huh? We are in zone, they call it 9A. I think they call it 9A. But we push the limits. You got to be careful breathing in these bugs. I'm trying to keep it over here where I have better connectivity. There's got to be a way I could get a Wi-Fi extender. But, probably don't have the best connectivity. I wanted to walk over and look at some stuff over that region over there and see if it was flowering. Huh. Let me see something real quick. Oh well. I'm gonna stand real still, talk real slow. It's not bad, thanks. So check this out, Bill. If you're one of those people that live in an area where it gets pretty cold and you want to try something to grow, that fruit's pretty fast and is pretty hard to find in the store. All right, let me take that back. You can find them in the store, but the ones that they sell to people like me and you taste like shit compared to the ones that you grow at your house. If you go and buy them from the supermarket, you're either going to pay an arm and a leg, or you're going to get a fruit that is bottom of the barrel because they save all the good ones and sell the shitty ones to people like you and me. Anyway, this is called a sugar apple tree. And if you get a nice variety of sugar apple, the thing that's nice about them is they'll fruit really fast and you can keep them in a pot and they're not hard to grow. They look really bad for like half of the year. It's deciduous, it loses the leaves. If you keep them in too much shade, they won't do anything. You gotta have them in a lot of sunlight or they won't do anything. So you can put it in a lot of sunlight. It's not good for you if you have too much shade. These little flowers come out that look like a jalapeno pepper. Mosquitoes trying to get me. Anyway, and they make the fruit. And the fruit is really good. And they're way better if you grow them. They're way better than the ones you get at the store. And I have a bunch of little ones over here to show you how small they are. See how small these little trees are? These are less than like 2 years old. About 2 years old. They're red, killing bugs on my face. Red sugar apple seedlings. And I just highly recommend these as a choice for people that want to try to fruit something in a little pot. Because it'll do it really small, really early. Almost all of them have flowers. And they're really, like I said, as long as you have a lot of sunlight and some good drainage, they don't like a flood. They like a lot of water, I would say. When it's time for them to be watered, they like a lot of water. They also like good drainage and a good amount of fertilizer. So I planted some with the hopes of getting something kind of special out of the deal, but I don't think I will. I think they all look pretty standard, like just a regular red sugar apple, and some of them may even come out green. But I was looking for some Attamoy blood. I was hoping they got some that had some Attamoy or some different sugar apples, but I don't think so. I really don't. These all look pretty damn standard to me. But I'm fine with that because I would like to eventually, shoot, it only takes like literally 3 years, right? In 3 years, you could have a nice tree that you're selling fruit from. That's a lot faster than most of the jabuticabas. If you do it right, I think in 3 to 4 years, 4 years, you're banging. You're going to have a lot of fruit. And people like them. They taste good and they're expensive. And if you got good sugar apples, people's going to buy them. So I saved these. These are some of the few that I have left. I've only got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like 7 or 8 of them. And I'm gonna grow those out to get the fruit to sell to people and the seeds and seedlings. But I like a good red sugar apple. There's nothing wrong with the red A red sugar apple is good. It's got a good taste to it. They're easy to grow. I got nothing against a red sugar apple. Hey. Now, let's get a closer look at all these seeds I planted. See how the rats are treating me. They mow them down, they chew them up. I jostled around a little bit. It's just because it's laid down, but these are a lot of seedlings that I planted that are all mass planted in trays, and they're doing pretty good considering, but no, gotta be careful. If you let this thing sit on top, it'll grow through, and then you pull the trees out by accident. It grows through the net. Well, now I'm off the Wi-Fi network. So let's wiggle back over this way and see what we can accomplish on this side of the earth. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, well, I was going to say something, but I'll just keep it to myself. It doesn't make sense to say everything that you have on your mind. I got some fig trees over here. Oh, look, a variegated. Let's do that. Let's do that on camera right now. Right frickin' now. I'm going to take this variegated, grafted, what is it called? It's variegated. I'll pull it over here so you can see it better. It's variegated lemon drop mangosteen. I've been waiting to do something with it. I gotta sort it out, if you will. Let's see if I can do this on camera. I should be on the Wi-Fi right now. I'm gonna flip this around, get a closer look at it. See, the tree is in this really deep pot right here. See this deep pot? Let me change my light here. It'd be better if I put the light over here, wouldn't it? Oh, boom, crack. I heard that one. Oh, nice. Looks like it didn't crack. We're good. You gotta earn those foam cracks. They don't come free. You earn them. Nice. Boy, I can't see anything with that light on my face. It's like having the police in your face. Son, show us your license and registration and tell us more about that fucking grafted guy, variegated Garcinia you got. Yes, sir. Let me see if I can get it out of this pot, officer. Oh, it's root bound, sir. Shit. I want to put this into a bigger pot. No more of this. I can't see for a dang. Nothing. Look at those roots, wow. Dog there. Look at those roots coming off. Busting off the sides. That's ready for a bigger pot. What do? You put it in 100-gallon? No. I think we're just gonna mess with whatever we got, like a 45er. See if we can find it. I got 25s right there. But I don't want to do a 25. I want to go 45 if I got one. Looks like we're going 25. Looks like a sturdy one to me. We're going to put it in a 25-gallon. Now I'm on Etsy pricing out sugar apple trees. Well, I don't know if I would just go to Etsy and price out sugar apple trees. I mean, you could do that. What state is this guy in? Call me hats. What state would you be in? Because there's a way around this. Let's see if we can get you priced in at the right price. Because it depends on your state. You want to figure out what state you're in. Oh, PA, huh? Well, you want to keep your price low, don't you? You don't want to spend too much. I think what to do. This is my guess. Is go around and look for this one. This guy was called Green Planet Nursery. He had one that was a special one that you should buy, I think, because it's more resale value. You got to know about the special one. But if I was out shopping right now, that's fun. You got to get the special one. Got to go to Green Planet Farms. And the guy's name is Luke Laskley or something. Luke Laskley. He's a lackey. No, he's a good guy. But I think he's the one that has it. Check that for me. Would you do me a Google search, buddy? Look on there for me, sir, and see if we can find that special variety. He has with sugar apple. Maybe he has seedlings or the seeds, and people forgot. Get me a couple if you have the time. I'll go look for it later myself, actually. If I go back inside, I'll sit down and I'll look for it. Is my connection okay? Because it says I'm on 5G. And I don't think the connection's that good, but maybe it's okay. If I get closer to the house, it'll be a little better. So at this point, what I do is I come in and pull my little stupid weeds, if there's any. They don't probably matter, but I just like to pull them, get them now while you can. And then we'll look at the roots kind of and make sure. See, look at these roots. See what they do? All that activity down there. It's not bad at all. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, do me a favor on that. Find out about that Green Planet Farms. There's a special variety of sugar apple. I think it makes more sense than to just go buying any sugar apple. Just make sure you get one that's like a little different or special for some reason, because you'll just have that much more fun knowing that when you go to the grocery store, that those assholes don't have nothing against whoever sells them. I mean, we'll call everyone assholes that sell them besides us, right? Just because they're selling them and whatever. They're not assholes, but you know what I mean. You're going to have... There, he's got it. Dang, he blew my cover. So it's called Isan Indigo. Is that available? Can you find it? Because that was the one. That's the one to get. Y'all blew my cover. You got my stock ticker symbol. You're going to buy up all the shares before I get my fucking seeds. I blew it. I'm just kidding around. That would be the one that I would buy. Tell him Adam sent you. Sold out. Oh, man. The fuck. Well, what about some other guys got him? You think the other guy's lying, though? He's got some bullshit sugar apple and he's got to get the money. And he's like, I heard of this one. Well, I can't find it. I'm going to tell everyone I have it and sell it to them. And they'll figure it out in 5 to 7 years. Or 3 years, really, that they got the wrong one. But by that time, I'll have leveraged it all in Bitcoin. That's what they're doing. Sold out. What a shame. Well, other than that, okay, let me tell you this. I'll tell you a secret, too. They have this one. It's called the Nadai. Nadai. They also call it chewy. It's chewy. It's okay. It's not a bad fruit. The texture's really chewy. It's firm texture. I like them. I've got nothing against them. I would sell them if I had them. It's a different type of fruit. But that said, I personally kind of prefer the red sugar apple. The one I got was called Big Red. And I don't know about the others. Most red sugar apples are about the same. The one I have that's called Big Red, I don't think it's anything really that special. But it really reminds me of this fruit called Lisa Adamoya. It's probably whatever one of the components is of that tree is like a red sugar apple that's a lot like the Big Red. Because when I eat the red sugar apple, the Big Red, It tastes a lot like Elisa, but it's a little more watery and mushy than Elisa has got. Elisa, in my opinion, a good Lisa is going to be better than a big red sugar apple, but the red sugar apple is a lot easier to maintain and faster to fruit. And I would rather grow a red sugar apple than a Lisa. It's going to be more of a in my area to keep that happy. But as for like you know what I mean. He sold out. Oh, that's a shame. I got some old soil here that I can salvage. I think that'll help. Hopefully I didn't plant anything in this, right? Dump them in. Say your prayers. There's one. Two. Ooh, a big one. Three. Nothing goes to waste here. 4. Oh, I'm getting down to the last one here. Whatever this was. Get these leaves out. You don't want these leaves in there. That's just dead spots. Looks like a roselle. A roselle that died. Now this thing should be good to grow. Oh, nice. Another one can go in. That thing's heavy as it gets now. I need even more soil for that. That's heavy. Look at the beautiful leaf pattern though. It's come out really nice. The variegated lemon drop mangosteen from seed, but this one's grafted from the seedling. Admittedly, I've had to trim it back a lot. Like, it pushes out a lot of stuff that will come out green. But it has a nice pattern. I'm gonna slide it over here in the part shade. Hopefully it doesn't get bothered. But I like it right here, where it has a chance to grow either into the shade or into the sun and do whatever it wants. Just needs some more soil. Let's see if we can rake up one more batch. No, a lot of stuff is in the ground here. I'm not even gonna add more soil now. I'll give it a few more days. The tree's fine. But I put it right over there. And it still needs about another 5 gallons of soil. Got a lot of stuff in the ground here. Well, I tried to find you the better sugar apple and I just couldn't do it. I don't have any for sale either. I just have the ones I'm keeping just because I like the fruit and I just happen to have them still. Oh, turmeric came back. Nice. Turmeric. I planted a turmeric out here a while ago, and it's just at the base of a jabuticaba tree. So if you were thinking about something that you can intercrop tree, grow with it, one thing that pineapple, that's a good one. Pineapple, intercropped, and then also gingers, cardamoms, things like that. A little female. Look how fat she is. Look at that butt. She got a little diamond butt. I'm gonna let you sleep, baby girl. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yes, we get freezes in the winter. We do. Nothing terrible, but we do get freezes in the wintertime. For some reason, I'm not on the Wi-Fi right now, and the connection's really poor, I guess. But I smelled a really nasty smell right now. Like I stepped in shit. But I guess it's just a vine I touched, maybe. I think it's a skunk vine. I don't want this to grow up my oak tree. This stupid vine or whatever it is. I guess it's already there, isn't it? I gotcha. That's nice. Anomaly over there looks good. Really good. This is one of the best looking anomalies I have right there. In the ground, grafted. Looks really nice, but in order for me to get any fruit, I'll have to cut the tree because it will just get raided by squirrels. I see 1,000 squirrels on this tree in a day. Huh. Variegated Grimachama. That's a real showstopper. The leaf on that's real nice. Let me see if I can get a better view of that. Something smells terrible. I guess it's just in the air. I smell rats. Dog shit. I don't even know where I'm at. Big. Made my heart stop. Right there. It was just an armadillo, I bet. You startle them and they walk away real slow. Thanks. Good night. Good luck with that sugar apple. It's a fun one. It's worth a shot. I think you can do it really easy. End up breaking the leaves looking at them, but that one has a fabulous pattern. The best out of all, maybe. Trying to show that off. Oh. They make these phones so big anymore I can't hold them. And here's one that's just like it, but when the pattern came on this one, there's like no pattern right now. Gonna have to wait a few more rounds for it to push out any pattern. I'm waiting on this one to show any signs of life. Let's see if I can show it on camera. Doesn't look too promising. Looks like a dud almost. I'll find out. Oh, thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks a lot. You're in Florida, eh? Florida. Thanks a lot, Air. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll go try to pick out your tree right now, cowboy. I'm walking over before I go to bed. Let me go grab that. Hopefully it doesn't cut off too bad, but the stream quality will probably give out. But we're gonna walk over there and try to find it. Give you an idea of what to expect. I've got some on reserve for a day just like this. Can't be scared of spiders to work at this job. Heck yeah, he says. I'm afraid that if I walk into this cage, the stream will go out, but no, I think this will be the one right there. See that one there? It's nice, it's tall. If that is an anomaly, it looks like one. Oh, if not, I definitely know that one is right here. Sorry. That one there. If you can see that, it's a nice tree too. Go in and confirm what they are. But there's some nice ones there. Yeah, they're just like, I didn't update the pictures on my website, but they're nice. They're very nice. I saved some really nice ones. Look at this. I have these grafted, what are they? Someone sent me an email about theirs that died, and it looked like a shot whole borer got theirs. Like it got stressed out and these boring beetles got it. Look at these grafted, variegated Patangatubas. Kind of hard to show a pattern at night, but these things have a fabulous pattern all the way throughout. Really hard to show though with this glare I have, but it's called the tree frog. But the size of these on the website, go look at the listing that I have for these. Look how small the pictures are. I need to update the pictures. I would sell these in an instant if people could see how big they were. But look at their, I got them where they're really nice size, variegated Patangatubas, really nice. They held up so well through all this hell that I put them through. There's another, this one's maybe the top notch one here. If you go on my website and look at the listing for these, you'll see how much bigger they are. It's just a lot bigger. There's the Patomba tree. The fruit was getting stolen. I stopped that and picked some. I'm sure there's something fruiting out here that I don't even know about. That's how bad it is now. They slip past you. They'll fruit out from under you. Fruit out from under you. Now these are I didn't graft any of these this year, but this is the navel jabuticaba. That was just what they sold it to me as navel. Now you go on other people's website, they got like 4 different navels. I don't know which, this one was just called navel. It's got a nice whitish color bark. It's supposed to have a navel-shaped fruit. It's really hard to grow from seed at first, but once they get established, they go real easy. And if you grow one as a grafted tree, well, they'll grow a lot better. But I've got 3 of those navels. They've never fruited for me, but they're very close, I'd assume, because they take about 9 years, and these are just about that old, maybe a little less. Heard they take 7 to 9 years, but I got 3 of them here, and they don't show too much variation. But dang, if you had these out in full sun, they would be cooked. Navel. Now this is one that I want to fruit real bad. It hasn't fruited yet. Moji's pushing out some flowers. What? Send me a text on that, would you, if you get a chance? If it sets fruit. You don't have to send a picture of the flower, but if you get fruit set, send me a picture of that. I'd like to see that, Bill. This here is the Blue Guaquiea was the last I heard what it's called. I gotta look up all the names. They change all the names all the time. It may have a scientific name and they finally named it. Y'all know more than me now. I just kind of know what I have here. But mine's flowered, but it's never set fruit. And now this is about the third or fourth time it's flowered, which is usually consistent with finally making fruit. So it'd be fun if it set some fruit to try to sell some fruit if you could actually ship it. But what are you going to get per fruit? That's just not right, because it's like you're buying. If I was going to sell this as a fruit, I just got to go find out what they're going per seed and then charge just a little more, because that's what you're getting to eat the fruit and definitely plant a viable seed. So it's hard to get a chance to taste this one. If it tastes any good, maybe we'll try to sell some. If it actually makes any fruit, I'm counting my fruit before they hatch. But look at, it's got a lot of little flowers all over. I'm hoping I get my first fruit set. We'll find out soon here. So they're a little stubborn at first. All these trees sometimes can be a little stubborn. It's always nice when you find one that fruits right away and not stubborn. Now I think to go through, ooh, looky here, a sapodilla on the ground. That's probably ready. This is a Maycock sapodilla, and they all need some love. All my sapodillas do, but they grow really well even when you neglect them. And I see a nice crop coming of fruit. I'd love to sell the fruit one day too, but I'm gonna give these trees some love here pretty soon and put them all in new pots and stake them up. I think that may be the next video I do. I've talked about it, but really nothing complex or crazy. But I think the next video may be just stepping up some big trees or something. You kind of already know what's gonna happen on that, so maybe I won't even do the video. I don't know. Could do something different for the video. Huh? Kwai muck, nice fruit. It's an Indian fruit that's related to the jackfruit. This one's got died back and come back and died back from the ground. It keeps. I've got one that is flowering, but it's just making male flowers now. Oh yeah, look, there's that nursery that sells that sugar apple. They're sold out. He gave me a sticker I had on my old door. But now my old door sits out in my yard, and you can just see us on the stream live. That's the gift that keeps on giving for him. Oh, I got some nice fruit for sale on my website and seeds of the lemon drop mangosteen. This is just the regular kind. It's really good flavored though. I had a fella come here from mainland China. He said he tasted them before, but said mine's was the sweetest. I'm not even kidding, buddy. That's the truth. I'd like to find that one right there. Here it is. This is the ones that are sweet. That orange color. I like to bite right into them and eat some of that skin. Like this. Let's turn this down here at my face. Can you see that? You can't see it. There we go. I got crunch on the skin. It's very good. That's a fabulous fruit. And I do like the skin. Very good. I had a nice fella come over named Ben and Oscar. Good guys. They came and checked everything out. They got to taste some rare fruit. Supported the nursery. And I appreciated it. Well, the farm tours work out pretty well. They do. I just, what happens is I listed them and then people buy them and they don't come right away and do it. And then I end up like, I can't have too many obligations at once. So it slowed me down in being able to list anymore. But now I've gotten the hang of it where I feel pretty comfortable at any given time having about 7 people that are obligated to come over at the most. Right now, I don't think I have but one person that's obligated to come over. And from there, I can manage that. But I couldn't juggle like 20 different people. That'd suck. because people will just wait and wait, and then they don't come, and then you're holding their money, and it's not a good look. But some people paid, and I had to hold their money, or they paid, but the product wasn't rendered to them for a long time. And then it always seems like whenever they want to come is finally like the worst time for you, where you're like, dang, I was just about to go, like, oh shit, and then they want to finally come. But whatever, it is what it is. Sound like a nice sized rat over there. Rex is tripping. Rex is all CBD'd out. I think I gave him a little too much, maybe, because like his coat's been itching him, and I put it all over his body about as much as he would take internally, and maybe it absorbed through his coat into his skin, I think, and he's got a little bit of a higher dose than usual, but he's pretty good. I've been putting it on his skin. It seems to be helping him out. It makes him calm down. I think half of the reason he itches like that is just nerves. But once we put him on that CBD, he calmed it down. He calmed down. He's tasting colors. Speaking of which, I have this lemon drop mangosteen jam that's really good. It's a small jar. I got to get about $15 for a small jar. Sorry, I got you all on my face. Let me show you this one more time and do some product placement here. There's this Sapodilla that I bought. Okay. Now, I only have 2 of them, I think, or 1 or 2 left here. The guy, there's one right there. And then there's another one right there. But that's the lemon drop mangosteen, and look how it turns red when you cook it. I think I got 1 more. So I have 3 jars. The guy that just spent all that money on the, is he still here? The guy that got the fellow that got the anomaly. If he's still here, I'm curious. This one just got a little sticky on the side. Yeah, I'll send you one of these jars. I think I told whoever, the next person that's bought an anomaly would get a jar. So I'm not gonna put, this is just a gift from me to you. I'm not selling it to you. I'm not gonna put any label on it. But all that's in here is organic lemon, organic sugar, and lemon drop mangosteen, the superior type. And no other types too, different, just all from my farm. Here you go. That's the bonus from me to you. We're gonna write your initial on it. His name is Chuck. Let's write it on. The other lady gets one too. This, and you get a sticker too, Chuck. I'm gonna write what it is. You're welcome. Lemon drop. This was made not long ago. What's it today? 6/8/25, and we'll write Chuck. I'm gonna write gift on it too. No, I can't do that, but we got you covered. And then we're gonna write one. I'm gonna write 6/8/25. 6/8/25. So anyway, that's that. All right. Hopefully I don't forget to do that. I can't forget to do that. If I forget, I'll just have to send you another box. I'm gonna write a note right now to myself not to forget, because that's what I would do, Chuck. I'll make you a promise, and I'll just get all of them. Blah, 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 blah. I'll forget to send it to you. Anyway, I'm gonna write down that note. If I forget, I'm gonna send it to you anyway. I'll have to send a whole nother shipment, but I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna write down a note right now. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate you. Pick you a big one. Florida. I love my Florida orders. It's so easy. It's so easy and so low stress to ship to Florida. It really is. Well, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. I appreciate you too, Chuck. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, business a little slow right now, so it was much appreciated. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. I really appreciate you too for being here, moderating. Florida, the heat sucks, but we did get some rain, didn't we? Got some rain. We got some rain. I feel like I'm a little blurry. I want to take one quick look at this too before we get out of here. I guess let's give you a little bonus, because Mount Dora, yeah, that's a cool little spot. That's where I would like to buy some property. Osteen, Mount Dora. Look what I did. I put all this duckweed in here that I've been growing outside. I've been loading this thing up with duckweed. Loaded up with duckweed. And now it's like creatures from the deep when them frickin' the sirens come up, the sirens of the deep. It's scary to put your hand in there, dude. Anything could happen. It's like piranhas, bro. Watch this. Put a little bit of thing here. A little hole come. And then something crazy could come out. That's all it takes is a little bit of activity. I want to make them freak out on camera with a little bit of food real quick. Just gonna send them into a tizzy. A little bit of this beta food right there on top. That's all it takes. There should be a little reaction. It's like a chemical reaction. I just added fuel to the fire. Let's see what goes down. The little homies tell the big homies. Big homies show up. And all hell breaks loose. But maybe not, it's nighttime. No one really heard. No one's coming. Gotta chum the water, you gotta flick the surface like that. Injured fish, injured fish. Everyone's sleeping, I guess, it's a full moon. Something poisonous. Well, I guess there's nothing in here. That didn't work. All right. Well, that was fun. I do want to show this, though, too. Look at all this. Look at all the nastiness that comes up on the, all that stuff in the plants over the filter catches all that nasty shit. Big ass goldfish.